Hi, and welcome back to Beyond the Stands podcast with me, Chris.
Jack.
And we're now, unfortunately, doing what we didn't really want to do
Mm-hmm.
a post match.
After Manchester Derby.
Yeah, depicting the absolute aftermath of that terrible game that we've just all had to witness.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was not what, especially you, expected. You expected a better game than that.
Yeah, because to be honest, City were all over the place before our game. We've shown a glimpse of, we play better.
Yeah.
So I was expecting, it's gonna be a close game. I wasn't like saying, oh, we're gonna win it easily. But I was hoping we're gonna, resist and we're gonna show City, we're back.
I think for us as well as a team, it was the way we played. We didn't necessarily get overrun by City. I want to say.
No.
Stats wise, I think we were superior in most of them.
Ball possession, passes, accuracy, corners,
everything.
Yeah.
Apart from the main ones. But I think it's the how we played, the keeping the ball too long, not getting it forward.
Yeah.
The back passing, the side passing. We saw it from Luke Shaw far too many times. He just stood on the ball. Towards the end of the game, we're 3-0 down, and you've got Harry Maguire just on the halfway line, just stood on the ball. Nobody's moving. Nobody's giving him an option.
Yeah,
he's not looking forward. He's not looking.
No one's want to say, "I'm there. Pass the ball. I'll make a run. I'll make a shot."
That's it. And I think we just lacked. I think once we went 2-0 down, heads went.
Yeah.
Game's gone.
You could tell because after we conceded the second goal, we nearly lost the third one very quick. We've been very lucky with that chance to City out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were around at mine watching it when shouting at the TV.
Yeah.
I think most Man United fans do that now. I've never really done it that much.
I was losing my sanity at that game at the end.
It was on the floor twice.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe, some chances we've missed. They were literally in the that far away from the goal.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, I could score that.
We could have created a hell of a lot more chances if we'd have just crossed the ball into the box. Yeah. I don't understand why we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We've got this big striker in Sesko, and he's known. Amorim even said, we know we've got a striker who can head the ball, but he can run.
Yeah.
We want to get him running more.
But whenever we put the crosses in, when he's on, he's off, and we're suddenly putting crosses in. It's like.
But why do we want a 6'5" guy who can head a ball to run more? Mm-hmm. We don't want him running in behind. He's not that kind of striker.
No.
He's in the box. He's waiting for a cross. Put it in there.
Yeah.
It's really, really poor setup. I don't know if that's from Amorim himself. That's saying to the players, don't just sling the ball into the box.
Could be. Because
work it around the box.
He wants obviously to play them in his system, which usually means there's one player and three players around, so they can pass that ball quickly.
Yeah.
And they move in that, in that section like a diamond section.
But it don't work.
It don't work, no.
Not with the players that we've got. Fair enough, he's building a team. He's buying the players that he wants, but he's still got players that can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
The Maguires, the Luke Shaws. I mean, even for me, Mazraoui wasn't fantastic.
He wasn't, no. But fair play to him, Mazraoui, it was first game after, injury when he didn't play.
Hair transplant. I'm just saying, couldn't put that out there.
Yeah, it looked like
Brian
that.
and Buemo as well.
Yeah.
For me, he was shocking today. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
And he's a top player. We bought him. It's like almost because Cunha's not there.
Yeah.
He can't play.
He can't play, yeah.
Which is weird because they didn't even play together before.
Yeah, some chances he missed. We've even been saying during the game, if that would be in Brentford, that would have been goal.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
But
he did have that good volley when we thought that cross was absolutely wasted.
Yeah.
It was a poor cross, but he caught it nice and fair enough,
Yeah.
Keeper made a good save.
Yeah. Fair play to Donnarumma, but
I don't think he did much either, Donnarumma. We didn't test him enough.
No.
The corners, he just.
It was literally the one shot when really that Buemo.
Yeah.
Volley,
and I think there's more players that we could criticise. I mean, Bruno Fernandes had probably one of his worst
really poor game. One of the worst games.
In a Man United shirt.
Yeah.
We were singing his praises, weren't we? We were saying if you don't like Bruno, if you're a Man United, but today he showed why probably a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah, and why many more supporters getting frustrated more and more.
I mean, already now you can see after the game, should have sold Bruno. We should have banked in on him when we got the chance.
Get 100 mil.
Listen, it's one game. It's one game. He's got us out of jail many more times and put us in problems.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna turn my back onto him straight away. But I think it's getting to the point he needs to come back. The Bruno we know.
He needs to relax more. I think since he's had the captaincy now, hasn't he? And I think since he's been a captain, I think that's put a lot more in his head about what he needs to do.
Yeah.
And I really don't think it's not benefited him at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's taken an edge off his game by concentrating on I'm the captain.
Yeah.
I need to speak to the referee first about decisions. I need to tell the players when they've done wrong. It's almost like he just needs to go back to concentrating on his own game.
Mm-hmm. Rather than I've got this role.
It's too involved.
I have to do that.
Too involved.
Yeah.
By indoor.
I don't know what's wrong with that goalkeepers. I was literally we've been discussing, on the pre-derby episode. I think when Onana will be gone, he'll bring the positivity.
Was we wrong? Yeah. Was we wrong?
When he lost the goal in 18 seconds of the game.
Yeah. That first shot was. He didn't get a hand to it. He didn't get. Then
he spilled the ball, nearly like.
The one towards the end of the game when he came sliding out with his legs as a slide tackle.
Yeah.
Instead of leading with his hands and give away a corner.
Communication.
It's terrible. Oh, with Yoro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead of like shout, keep
fair play to Yoro though for just keeping going with it and not even taking a fact into his goalkeeper being there.
Yeah.
I mean, like if that you look at the days of Peter Schmeichel and you think if that was Steve Bruce, he would be getting absolute tanking from Peter Schmeichel. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Even before he's got near the ball, he'd be all over him. He'd be vocal. He'd be shouting. Mm. You know what I mean? And we don't get that in keepers these days. We get a bit of keepers, and that's it. You can't get that full on keepers like
and
scaring everybody.
And you have to show the domination in the penalty box, and that's why you see more players like pushing keepers. Trying to get in.
Far too weak.
Yeah. Before it was the keepers like pushing attackers, get out of my field. This is my area.
Back when keepers used to be able to jump up with a knee out to protect themselves. I don't even think they can do that anymore.
No.
I think that's not even in their repertoire now. That they can't come off the line. They can't do anything.
Yeah,
they're very isolated and they don't get the rub of the green anymore. Mm-hmm. If you touch the keeper before, game over. It's a free kick to the keeper, whether you put it in back in it or not.
Yeah.
So, but I think in general today's game was a bit of a washout. The whole we started well the first half.
Yeah.
Then we dropped off towards the end of the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, they started well.
Yeah.
Then we picked up.
We've been still stay connected with the game for a bit, and then it all went off down the hill.
Second goal killed us, I think.
Yeah, and you know what's annoying? I think if you analyze, just look at the pure stats. You look 3-0. If you haven't seen the game, they've been battered.
Yeah.
You know what? City actually hasn't been that great in that game.
No.
Obviously they got shots. They actually scored the goals. Fair play to them. But
I mean, fair play to Haaland. Really, he did all the hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it easy for him, but he
to
started to finish and quality finishes.
Sometimes it was so easy for him. It was like doing walkies, and he still managed to be the best player and score them goals.
Yeah.
So but if you look on paper, it looked like City dominated us, which is not.
Yeah, if you just look at the result.
Obviously they play better, that's why they won the game. But it wasn't. It was like marginal difference.
Yeah.
The difference was again Haaland.
Yeah.
They've
got striker that
can finish. Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
He just come off back of an international game when he's banged in 4 or 5 goals.
Yeah.
He's gonna be riding that wave. And on the other hand, we've got Sesko, who's got his first Premier League start in a derby against Man City.
And I think
everyone's expecting him to score 4 goals.
This is slightly elaborating that because instead of keeping him on the bench, if he will play the 90 minutes at least game before, fair enough, he was an international break after that, but at least he will have the glimpse of a full game.
Yeah.
And this is what I don't like. He was subbed off as well. At the end.
Just keep him on.
Yeah.
It's 3-0. What's the point?
Especially you wrote Maguire. Just keep Maguire and Sesko in.
Yeah. And take off Bremo if you're going to bring Xerxes on.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to swap Xerxes as a number 9. We all know Xerxes is not a number 9. We've said this, between ourselves. And every United fan saying he's not going to be a number 9. He's not that kind of player. He's too technical on the ball.
Yeah.
He's very good with his feet. Let him play as a cam or in behind somewhere.
Mm.
He can play the left cam, the right cam, whenever you need him. But for me, for Man City, no, they didn't play well. Nobody really stood out.
No.
Apart from Haaland, obviously, for the goals. But Rodri. Rodri let us in all the time. Every pass to him, he missed.
Yeah.
Miscontrolled it. His passes were weak.
He didn't exist.
No, we were in every time he had the ball. And I think we could have pressurised that a lot more in the centre of the park. But we didn't. when we did have the ball, we got to the edge of their box and we didn't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
We literally stopped, turned and looked at each other. Oh, who shall I pass to? Where shall I pass? I'm not going to cross it 'cause I've been told I can't. Maybe we don't know that, but it seems to be the fact of Amorim does not want crosses going in.
Yeah.
Unless it's you're in the box already and you're going to put it on a plate.
Mm-hmm.
But when you've got 7 Man City players in and around the 6-yard box, it's impossible. And a 6'5" goalkeeper in Donnarumma is just going to sweep everything up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not possible.
No, it's not.
But I think he really let Man City down today. He could have cost them a few goals against us. And I don't know where they go with him because he's had a long injury and he was one of their best players a couple of seasons
ago. He was, yeah.
You've
they
got
actually,
no De Bruyne.
That was the reason why they struggled last season.
Without
when they had that injury, after he was gone, they struggled.
There were nobody with the vision to cut passes out.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody to stand in the right places to defend when they needed it because most of the other players were just attackers and they didn't have that in them. But for us, Manu finally got Manu on the pitch.
Finally, yeah.
Not the greatest game to come on, but boy, that kid just turned the game.
Yeah.
I seen his stats and he completed 100% of his passing, his dribbles.
He did, yeah.
His take what I can't think of what the other one was now. Not the take-ons, but conversion success rate or something like that. Yeah. But it was 100% of it all, and
you could even see
him on the ball.
He even changed the whole energy of the game.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to drive it forward when some players was playing like under Ten Hag. They were like passing back, sideways, back, sideways, going back. The keeper, back, sideways.
Back to familiar
He came
stuff.
on. He was driving forward.
Yeah.
It was literally him, De Ligt. I know he's done
was good.
Few bad passes, but he was passing forward all the time.
It was good for me.
So yeah, Luke Shaw was terrible. I want to actually come back to Luke Shaw a bit.
Yeah.
Just because I think we discussed a bit about Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
in the pre-derby discussion.
You professed your hatred for him almost.
Yeah. And I literally said I don't value Luke Shaw, and I was saying I know this formation works for a start of the season.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw, Euro. It kind of we got a connection. But then I was saying, he's still one of the players. He's stuck in the Ten Hag way of play.
Yeah. And it's not even just Ten Hag. It's Ten Hag. It's Jose.
Yeah.
He's been there throughout all the managers since Ferguson, and I think I don't know if he's not willing to change his style, but I was saying to you during the game when we were watching it, he used to just bomb forward. He'd take people on. He'd run. He'd sprint. He'd whip a crossing. Do you know what I mean? He was a really good left back. Then he obviously got the big injury, which set him back quite a lot. But he came back from that and still played with that intensity. Well. And then I think the last 3 or 4 years, he's a shell of the same player.
He's a shadow of himself.
I think he's done.
Yeah.
He needs to go to Italy and play there because it's obviously an easier league. Look at Højlund now; he's scoring goals. And they're all saying, "Oh, Højlund, it shows his class and this," but it's a farmers' league.
Yeah.
You get 10 minutes
it's the
on
first
ball.
Game,
Yeah.
They already saying he scored 20 goals.
So you get 10 minutes on ball to decide what you want to do. You can put Brew on and take your time. You watch the midfielders De Bruyne for Napoli can literally pull out a seat, sit down, pinpoint where he wants to put his pass before anyone comes near him. Anyone that compares them leagues and obviously don't understand football. You don't understand the intensity of the Premier League compared to these other European leagues.
Yeah.
There's no other league like it.
Yeah, there's no pace in the other leagues.
No.
Nowhere near the Premier League pace.
No. It's a retirement league.
It's different, yeah. And that's why I was really annoyed at Luke Shaw, because how many times we doing counter-attack, quick passes, players in a position, and Luke Shaw just received the ball, just stood in and watched
killed it.
I was like, come on, just pass the damn ball.
It's like he was looking for Maguire. When Maguire came on, he's like, oh, my pal's over there. I know I can pass it to him. Yeah. And if he messes up, he's going to get in trouble.
Yeah,
Not me.
Yeah,
it wasn't the best performance at all. And I didn't think we'd be sat here so miserable on his third episode now with Muggs. But I thought we'd be a lot more chipper. I thought we'd have a better game. Like I said, 2-2.
Yeah.
But I expected it to be an exciting 2-2. But
it could be even at the very, very end, from 80th minute, when we kind of started to push a bit.
We did.
Imagine if we would score these 2 goals. We still would lost the game, but it would be 3-2. It wouldn't be as bitter loss.
No.
As it was.
No. And I think now we don't have that drive for the late goals. I go back to Maguire standing there on edge at, centre circle, just literally with his foot on the ball, and it's crazy to think that he's not just lumping it forward into the box. You're not getting every single player bar him that's on the ball. Even leave it for Baindo to launch in there.
Yeah.
You know, Ferguson used to say, if you're gonna lose 3-0, go for it.
Go for it. Yeah.
You could lose 1-0, go for it. Because if you've got 10 minutes of a game left, doesn't matter whether you lose 3-0, 6-0, 2-0, but you could score goals. You could score goals.
Well, you can overturn the game.
Yeah. Like how many times did we were known, weren't we, for late goals? Because we didn't give in. And we just kept putting pressure and pressure. Now we get the ball when we're 2-0 down, we keep it at back and think 2-0's good.
2-0 is enough, yeah. We don't want to have
keep it below 3 and we're good. You know, we got battered by these 4-0 last time. It's only 2-0 today. The mentality is completely wrong.
It is.
As much as Amorim's changing the way of the team in terms of how he wants them to present themselves on the pitch, out the pitch, behind the scenes, he's changing the culture of the team. Brilliant. Change that mentality of do not stop until that whistle goes. Keep that pressure on and keep going. That's how you win games.
Yeah.
And that's what every other team seems to do. Whether it's Leeds United, Brentford, Burnley, they'll keep going and going and going. And that's what's happened to us over the last couple of seasons. We go 1-0 up, we sit on it. Then we lose 2-1 because we're the ones that's getting attacked all the time. So how that works, how we don't look at that and go, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Go back to doing that. It's silly for me.
It's silly, yeah. So with Amorim, I think I've got this warning lamp in my head now that, you know, he's stuck with the system, and which is good because I don't want him to suddenly start to swap and change everything and, you know, start from scratch again just because we had another bad game. Because we've seen the glimpses of like his system start to work a bit better. However, he cannot be like so stubborn, and I'm not saying change completely everything around what we've built, but you have to start to adapt to the game better.
Yeah, you need to be able to judge and see the game happening in front of you and think. He needs to have that plan in his mind. If this is going to happen, this is my plan.
Yeah.
He can't just do it on the spot and chuck players into it and expect them to do something last minute. You know, the little tactic board before they go onto the pitch.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Like if you look at Pep Guardiola, he analyzes games before he's even got to the game. You know, he looks at it again, sees the team, changes it, adapts it.
Yeah.
Then he goes into the game.
Because it's like, you know, it's Albert Einstein that said, you know, you cannot do the same thing over and over and expect different result.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, you know. You have to adapt to the game.
People have figured us out.
Yeah.
Not one of the managers, and since we've been figured out, knows what you know, how to get past it.
Yeah.
Fergie used to think on the spot, but the players already knew which one of the tactics he was going to move to, whether that be for corners, Schmeichel's going up, Van der Sar's going up. You know, he always had some.
Oh, he was finding best player in the opposite team, and he was like, Park Ji-sung, just be all over that guy, just literally run around it all the time, stop him, you know, stop his play. And, you know, that was killing the game for the other teams.
There's none of that now.
Dominating, you know, that's why.
Even up to, like, Ander Herrera. When Ander Herrera had Eden Hazard in his pocket.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I was gutted when he left.
Yeah.
I was gutted.
Yeah,
they should really keep him, like, at least, like, 2 more years.
Yeah. But none of these modern managers, let's call them, think like that. They don't think of a single player plan, if you want to call it that, like the Park Ji-sung, the Herrera job. You know, nobody thinks, let's just stick Ugarte, stick him on their best centre midfielder, which is Rodri.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Bernardo Silva, even though I don't like him. But stop him playing.
Yeah.
Your job in this game is to not let him get out of your sight.
Just make his day miserable. Just don't let him have a good game.
Get in his head.
Yeah.
Get in his head and make it a bad game for him. But we don't. We sit back and we say, have the ball, put it where you want it, play where you want it, pass where you want it, and score when you want. Let's just, we'll make it easy for you. That's pretty much just laying down.
Yeah.
It does me head in. It's frustrating to watch.
As well, yeah. That's why I'm saying about this warning lamp. It's like, obviously I'm not saying Amorim out or, he needs to go.
No.
It's way too early to say that.
Yeah.
However, I'm getting more and more scared that,
that's going to happen.
Media's going to start to push, he's the right manager, all that agenda is going to start again. It's going to put pressure on Ratcliffe, Ineos group to kind question
to make a change.
Yeah, to make a change. Just to show silly fans. Oh,
Yeah.
have to do something. Have to
That we're
have to
listening.
act. Yeah.
They don't need to listen to them sort of fans.
Yeah.
But
Well, they have to listen to us and pay the debt.
yeah, true. £1 billion debt that we're in now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which is actually Glazers' debt, not
Yeah.
the club. But anyway.
But again, with Amorim, he doesn't help himself. The comments he makes, even like today after the game, like you said, if you don't, I'm not going to change my tactics. If you want the tactics to change me. I'm sorry, but what manager comes out and
it's kind of
says
like
that?
saying, "Oh, sack me."
Yeah. If you don't like me, sack me. There's only one manager that gets away with saying that. It's Jose Mourinho. Because it's Jose.
Yeah, but
that's how he built his.
But it's not Jose,
Exactly.
So
you can't be a manager and say I'm not changing. I'm sorry, but that's not a good manager.
No.
A good manager or the best managers are the ones that can adapt.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't start wavering from his, I don't know, strict routine of my way or the highway, then it might be the highway for him.
Could be.
I mean, we've stuck by him with the players leaving. If they don't go by him or they're out, fair enough. You should always go by your manager.
Yeah.
But your manager leads a team. He's leading us down an alleyway that we can't get out of at the moment.
Yeah.
Like that dark hole's coming back. The storm that he said will pass. We'll play good football.
Yeah.
It's a long storm.
No, it is very long.
It's longer than ones we've had out here.
Yeah.
More thunder and lightning on Old Trafford's pitch than there is out here on a bad day. But yeah, I don't think he's going to get away with not changing for much longer. To be honest, that needs to change.
I think part of it is just, he's playing the game. It's obviously he's not going to say openly, "Oh, I'm going to change it."
He's saving face. I get that, but put it into results then.
Yeah.
Go behind the scenes and tell your players at training, I'm going to change this. If you normally play there and do this instead. See how it goes. But without change, you'll never know.
Yeah.
There could be a much better system with these group of players that he could pick. And no doubt he'll have more than one. He'll have other tactic boards, he'll have other ways of playing, but this is the one that he wants to go with for some reason.
Yeah.
And today you could see it working. I think there were 2 or 3 glimpses of the team playing that way, the passing out from the back. We were looking at it, weren't we, at one point, playing out from Bayendo, thinking, oh God, here we go again, this is not good. And then it was one pass, and I think this is one pass too many. And then it's like, hold on a minute, we're building through the park here, we're going through the pitch. And we were up attacking within no time. It's like, okay, the system works if the players stick to it.
Yeah.
But the players are not sticking to it.
No.
They're not.
No, and I think what I'm saying in the system was wrong is, let's say we're going to start building from goalkeeper on the left side. Suddenly you got those players on the left side, which it works because we work in this, 4 players being around each other. But then suddenly on the right hand side there's no one. It's only Mbeumo.
Yeah.
But then if you do it on the right side, left side is crap because Luke Shaw is there. No.
And they keep switching the ball. As much as a switch is good sometimes, when they switch it to that single person on the wing, that's just completely on their own, like you said, and expect him to take on the 3 or 4 City players that have come across.
Yeah.
Like Diallo, how many times was he crowded out by 2 or 3 of their players because he had no one around him for him to pass to, because they're all on the opposite side of the pitch. There's nobody central coming towards the ball. It doesn't work. You can't single out a player and expect him to do something.
Yeah.
You pass and move 1-2. There's other ways you can play.
And I think now it just exposed the main difference. To be honest, the main difference between us, like City, Liverpool, Chelsea, is they've got them players like Haaland, even silly Salah that scored penalty again. But they've got these players that if game is not going your way, they will shine and they will give you goals.
Yeah,
now I think we start building a team. They play better. They play better Amorim system, but we still don't have that leader that can. If the game is not going our way, I will do it. I will do it this game. I will win it for us.
Someone's take it by a scruff at neck and say, right, I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
We've had that in Bruno.
You can get they're losing their head. No one wants to step in and come on guys, we have to win it back.
There's no one to bring that confidence into we can win this, because with Bruno as captain, like we said earlier, he's not that kind of player. He's not going to do that, and we need someone that's strong-minded enough to say, "Buck your ideas up, lad." To someone that's not doing very well. Let's sort this out. Don't do that again. Get it in there. Run with this. Take him on.
Yeah.
Giving other players confidence instead of moaning about it. And that's, I think, like we've said in it, it's one of Bruno's downsides to being captain. I think there's too much on his mind takes him off his own game.
Yeah.
Because Bruno can be that player that stands up.
Yeah, he can be. Yeah.
But He's
You
trying to
showed that
manage the
before.
team. He's trying to manage the team on the pitch. It's not what he needs to do. Back when we used to have Roy Keanes and things like that, players, we had standout players in positions that would do that and take it on.
Yeah.
So,
I think the only scary thing is calendar is not playing in our way next game, Chelsea.
Yeah, and they all say we get the easy fixtures. Right. We've had Arsenal, Man City, and Chelsea in its first 5 games of the season.
And that's why I'm not so depressed yet, because I think, it looks bad. If you look at our opposition, we again mid-table team. Everyone laughs at us. Oh, you're just mid-table team now. But just wait a couple more games when we're gonna have this easier opponents.
Yeah,
because Premier League obviously it's not easy league, but it's not like City anymore. It's not Arsenal. It's not Chelsea. You can actually have a go, experiment a bit. It's gonna give Amorim a bit of
bit of leeway.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can pick up some results in the next few games after Chelsea. I don't think we'll beat Chelsea.
I don't think so. No,
I think they're looking really good.
I think it will be another good game. We're gonna struggle a lot.
I think
it kind of slipped up with Brentford, but this is what I was saying before. After internationals, some teams, some players struggle.
Yeah. We'll see what happens on Saturday with that one. But I think as far as today goes, I think we need to brush this under the carpet.
I think
Take it as a
it's
fair
a
loss.
game to forget.
Haaland won them the game. We can't complain. He played really well today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually the first one to try and pick bones out of a game and think, well, actually they didn't do that. We made it better. But Haaland was top form.
Haaland,
Doku, that guy. What is he about? He's so skitty. He's not controlled in his game. It works for him. Don't get me wrong, but he's not controlled. I don't think sometimes he knows what he's going to do before he's done it, which works because the defenders don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
The amount of times that he just skipped.
Catches like everyone by surprise.
Yeah, he just skipped through us. It's crazy. And to be fair, the bit of skill in the lead up to one of the goals with Doku, as well, and Phil Foden, not even a flip flop, it was just like a knock around corner, wasn't it? And it completely, after the Megs as well on Ugarte, it made it look good. And then the little chip over Bayendorf for the goal.
Yeah.
Not even going to talk about that third goal because it was in his own half behind our defence.
Yeah,
that's not good. That is not good. No. If you're a defender and you see their striker behind you in their own half, what are you playing at?
Yeah,
that is worse than schoolboy. That's toddler football.
Yeah,
toddler football.
It is.
And that's coming from an England international.
And that's gonna be exposed on the Premier League level every single time.
Absolutely. There'll be memes. There'll be jokes. There'll be all sorts. You could even do like Maguire on a board out in the sea like Titanic, and you've got Ireland behind him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Maguire's just floating off into nowhere, whereas Ireland's in on goal.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And it's things that make you angry as a fan. You can see it and you think
it makes me mad as well. But
you get taught basic defending is goal side. Stay goal side. Make sure you can see them in front of you. Don't let them behind you.
No.
Get alone in their own half. Mental. So I think that's everything we could really go through on that game without spending hours individually talking about.
Go on and on. But as I said, I think it's one of the games that needs to be like forget like happened, done and dusted. Let's move on.
Get Chelsea out of the way. Yeah. Have a nice run of games.
Yeah, and then let's slowly pick the place in the table. Let's go up.
We need
to
improve
our game. We need Cunha back as well.
Yeah.
So
big player.
I think that was a big loss. To be fair, I think Wemo plays better with Cunha beside him.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, hopefully we're getting back for Chelsea.
Yeah. So stay tuned with us. Keep hitting that
liking.
Button,
subscribing.
Yeah, keep sharing the videos with others. Yeah, we've got
the mugs now.
Our mugs now.
We're getting there.
We're growing slowly. So stay tuned with us and stay with us.
See you next time.
See you next time.